Alright, it is that time again. Hello to you all. It is time for another production session on CFTV with yours truly, James Chang. Yeah, what I'd say a good week so far. Obviously this is the end of the week, but yeah, it's been a good week because yeah, I've just managed to like get my work done, and yeah, I've been rehearsing for my mini live set that I'm doing this Tuesday coming at this year's Streets Fest in Finsbury Park. So all the music that I've been making on here on CFTV I'm gonna be performing it live, which is crazy, and I have been rehearsing for it. Which is where basically I'll play the track and I'll basically do my own piano or e-piano channel solos over the top of the originals. And it's crazy as well because as I've set it up, it's a tiny little set, but on Tuesday when I do it, I'm gonna be playing well, the one I was working on last week, which is the remix of I Don't Mind. I'm going to be performing that live. Because the chords are like fresh in my mind, and I'm like, do you know what? I probably could perform this quite easily because I have only just made it, so the chords. Where am I on now? Hang on. So with it being, and then. Boom. I can't even hear that because I've got my headphones on, but I know that's right. Boom. So yeah, I've got that on the go. So that'll be fun. So yeah, if you are in London and you are randomly free on a Tuesday because it's such a random time to have a festival, Streets Fest 2019 is happening, and it is in Finsbury Park. It's a charity event. It's to help the homeless. And there are going to be many acts, including myself, that's going to be playing tiny little sets, and so on and so forth. I forget what else I was going to say. Oh yeah, so if you have just tuned in for the first time, it is worth noting that obviously there will be some of you that can see this on Twitter. It is definitely worth mentioning that if you comment on the Twitter feed or anything like that, just bear in mind that I won't be able to see that because, or on YouTube for that matter, because I can only see the Twitch chat. So if you want to send a message or anything like that, just jump onto Twitch, sorry, and find me on there just by searching for changing_faces. You'll be able to see the stream there, and then you can submit your message, because basically I have the Twitch chat on my phone here, so that's what I'm using it for, if you like. So basically, they don't really have much of an objective today. I have basically been on form recently with third of the fourth track productions and so on and so forth. I've got so much. I've got so much content. There is quite a lot of it being released very, very soon. 29th of September will be the release date for my 2019 edit of my song What I Got, which I did on my first alias. So that's coming out on Nuit Blanche Records. Yeah, on as mentioned, September 29th. So that, I was just glad to get that one out the door. It's like, come on, because I've got a huge catalogue now of stuff finished. It's like, at least get that one track out. Yeah, I've got. I did mention ages ago that I was working on a lo-fi hip hop EP, and in fact, actually, all 3 tracks that I worked on was all on CFTV. So if you were there and you tuned in for that, I mean, all 3 of them are done. That lo-fi hip hop EP is done as far as the instrumentals are concerned. It's now a case of working with other artists to see what we can get for the, just for the end product. So that's all done. That's sort of, you know, part of my catalogue. My album, Chapter 1, that is done. I've been going through the process of submitting to labels and so on and so forth, and that's still still going through that at the moment. So that's it, and that's a 10-track LP. That's done, ready to go. I have a 5-track EP called C. That is done. That's been submitted. You know, that's and a lot of those tracks were all done on this stream as well on CFTV, and they're all done as mentioned, and they will be getting released, but it's a very special release because I'm doing it. I'm basically doing it through a very particular service to sell it to a very particular region of the world. So C, the 5-track EP, is my first release that is going to be sold only in China. I am with a Chinese publisher and distribution service, and that is being sold just in China, Taiwan, Hong Kong, and Macau. So yeah, if you are in those regions, then yeah, you'll be able to purchase, listen, and stream to that 5-track EPC. I may have future plans to release it elsewhere, but I'm starting it there basically. So I've got that done, ready, coming out, bish bash bosh. So yeah, I've just got loads. I've got a huge. Yeah, my repertoire is increasing, and yeah, because I've managed to get so much stuff done. You know, I have projects like this right now where, you know, they are in there. You know, I've developed this one quite a bit. You may have seen this on my 3rd or the 4th Instagram, putting this up. So I've got this to work on. And then the funny thing with this is that usually I group things together. I group tracks together, like, right, this is going with this is going with this. You know? This is sort of on its own because it's really not. It's the most furthest away sound to like electronic music in my own opinion, because this is mainly piano and a bass guitar, obviously with drums and stuff, but there's not really not many synths going on here. It's kind of au naturel. And because it was on its own, it just so happened that as of yesterday, I came up with some new chords, which is here. And I was like, well, if I make this one, that's going to be a standalone thing. Well, if I want to make a 2-track EP of it, boom! I've just, I made a secondary composition right there. And then last night, this was, I didn't come up with this composition here, but I basically, not so much this one, but this one. I was watching the extended edition to the Lord of the Rings Fellowship of the Ring, because I've been going through like a sort of binge marathon of watching The Hobbit from the first one to the third one, and now I've gone into doing the Lord of the Rings trilogy as well. It's like one big time. I've seen them all, but like I'm just doing it in this particular timeline, and yeah, and it's just, and I've watched quite a lot of the makings of them all as well, and I've always been really impressed, and it makes me love filmmaking, music composing, film scoring, and all that, and of course, Lord of the Rings has a fantastic film score for each film, characters. It's really, really interesting, and yeah, some of it I've come across on my keyboard, right? I hear stuff and I'm like, that sounds like keys that I've played in certain tracks and stuff like that. And for those of you that have seen the film, The Fellowship of the Ring, the scene in which Aragorn is stood next to the elf girl, I forget her name, on the bridge in the Elven place, Rivendell, there's like a really it's a really uplifting sound. It's like I think it's a woman that's hemming, yeah, humming. hymning. Anyway, she's singing basically, and it's just a really nice, uplifting, very soft sound. And as soon as I heard it, I was like, I know this. Like when you've been making tracks for a while and you tend to use very similar two same keys. So as soon as I heard that, I instantly know, like, it just clicked in my brain. I was like, I play these chords, these keys and notes all the time. I know what they are. Like I could just bum, and it just so happened that I did. So so this is what I got from it. Oh, hang on, not that. That's something else. But yeah, this is the elven thing. I just did it on the piano. Ugh. So that was my own derpy live rendition of that. But yeah, like that. That is basically what I came up with. Well, what I come up with, but that was basically what I heard. And I was like, dude. Yeah, but like, I just don't. If I make something out of that, like, do I say it's a cover or like, I don't know. Like, what do I call it? Like, it's not a remix. It's like, yes, it's someone's work, but like, I don't know. I suppose the other thing as well that like when I put that down, I tried to come up with like a left hand for that, but like the chords are all like, I mean, this one doesn't really fit it. But I did manage to like sort of grasp these two chords, which are more or less right. Like, those two chords they're on point, but the first two are like, ugh. So, my God, red text over black, can't read it. Positive blue. Hello to you. Hello to you. I mean, you could say that I sampled it, but then again, I didn't technically take it from the film or the score, if that makes sense. Like, I didn't literally copy and paste it, you know? In fact, well, to be honest with you, I think I might actually, like, I always find that, you know, when coming up with like inspirations from certain things, because obviously that's where most tracks come from, when you start actually making it, it gets rearranged so much and you change so much, it's almost, you can't even hear where it's come from, you know. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, so it's sort of like hanging around, you know. And I have actually put it in this project window, and it is well, this project window is terribly unorganized. I've got stuff everywhere, MIDI data, and so on and so forth, absolutely all over the place. In fact, actually, I don't even know what this is. I think this is just from an old project. Yes, it is. So, but that does not need to be here. So yeah, essentially, yeah, not sure what I'm gonna do with it. I'm gonna shove it in the background, and revisit it later, because we have more pressing projects to work on, so I'm just going to shove this all the way over here, basically. But that is, yeah, that's going to be on the mind. On the mind. There you go. It's on the 170th bar. It gives me... that gives me enough space to produce other stuff. Yeah, that sounds better. The old yeet and skeet. I just think that'd be very funny to say in an interview. Like, what was the inspiration for this track? Blah 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 blah. And you'd be like, I use the old yeet and skeet. So yeah, what I want to work on. I mean, this one here. This track here. This is going to be like a really grand, quite long, progressive style song. But I can guarantee this will probably go on for absolutely ages, and there'll be subtle changes here and there, but I don't want to get into it that much at the moment. What's fresh in my mind is this one. But just because of the chords that I made last night. I did this morning create this composition, and it's an absolute mess at the moment, so I just need to tidy that up, so I'm going to mute it for now. But I'll quickly play you what the original source of the idea. It's a very sexy source as well. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to be making out of this. It's going to be... I don't know what it's gonna be, to be honest with you. It's sort of like I'm gonna give it like it's gonna have a lot of inspiration to like old school hip hop, that sort of branch. I have been making like lo-fi hip hop stuff recently, and it's gonna be sort of in that direction. It's in 70 as a BPM, because I tend to make sort of like future-based dubstep stuff. But more on like a cinematic style of things. Like you've just seen there, that was from like, you know, that piano bit was from the Lord of the Rings thingamajigger. So yeah, I get a lot of inspirations from film scores and stuff like that. But anyway, this is, I don't know what this is, but this is basically what I came up with last night, or yesterday. Let's add. Let's add all the rest of the stuff. Here we go. And then basically what I'm going to add eventually is this completely messy bass thing. And well, it is just a bit of a mess, and it needs tidying up. You think they're kicking the hat off beat, really? Hang on, let me... That doesn't sound offbeat, does it? This is like a very well, as you can see, very bog standard. I've just sort of thrown it in there just to give it something, just for the time being. But yeah, one of the things that definitely is addressing is this madness. It's very loud as well. The velocity is strong with this one. Yeah, 98. Good gravy. I must have been hammering those keys this morning when I came up with that. I'm gonna put these in halves just because I want to sort of, I want to give it like a plucky sound. Yeah, god damn these velocities. I must have been really hammering these keys this morning. Yeah, half. Okay, I forget where this one is supposed to be. Ah, okay, so this, my timing was way off when I did that. There we go. So let's bring that down to about there. Yeah, because that's supposed to be like hanging after the hat. So let me mute those. Okay, that one's way off. So yeah, this one again is fairly off, so I'll bring that down again. So yeah, before I go any further, it is definitely worth it's this one, isn't it? Yeah, so it's definitely worth, where am I looking? Let's just solve this for a second. Yeah, 0.9. Good gravy. This needs to calm down. Let's bring it down to about -12. There you go. That's better. Makes it just a little softer because it's very harsh in the ears. And then what I'll do is, oh, it's the same thing. Okay, I didn't realise that. And then this one needs just to be like, align it like that. Is that aligned? Yeah, I think so. And then half that. Man, hammering these keys. Alright, so that is, hang on, what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5 sounds. So yeah, what I want to do, I'm gonna change this up a little bit in regards to adding things. So I'm sure I've got it in here somewhere. Just whilst I look it up. I downloaded. I'm just gonna see if it's in here. Where is it? Oh, it might be on my. Oh no, there it is. There it is. Okay. Haha. So basically, I was very fortunately told of some sneaky news that Defected Records had released a load of acapellas that people could download. And it just so happened I got there just in time, and I downloaded this one called 0-90s acapellas. Now, what's going to be interesting about this is these are going to be, obviously, 90s acapellas, or I'm hoping. I haven't opened it yet, but I'm just opening it now. 90s acapellas of like old school classic house tracks, but I just think, what will one of them sound like if I slow it down and apply it to something like this? Dude! And this is like, this is the interesting thing, because I find that with samples, what I find amazing about, you know, vocalists and harmonizing and stuff like that is like how many notes can be in like a word when they harmonize, you know? Like, da, da, da. Like, for instance, last week when I was doing the when I was doing my own remix of I Don't Mind by Usher, when he says, "Shawty, I don't mind," that is brilliant. There's like 3 notes in there. Mind. I was very impressed. Oh man, there's a lot in here. Oh man, I'm seeing Lionel Richie. Oh good God. Kim Sims, Joe Smooth. Oh damn. Oh God, there's a lot here. Oh good great. Oh Sister Sledge. Jeez. Okay. I don't think I want to use that though. Rui de Silva. Oh. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna put this in here because I have a feeling this may sound amazing. But this is Rui de Silva with "Touch Me." Basically, it's the singer Cassandra. Oh man, how is this gonna sound? How interesting. All right. Hang on. Let's just solo it for a second. I just want to check if there's any effects on it. You'll always be my baby. Okay, this might actually sound terrible. I don't know whether this is gonna sound right, but we'll give it a go. I just want to play it with the piano. You'll always be my baby. Hang on. Let's go in. I want to further examine this, if you like. So I want to bring it to about there, and then bring it right to the front. Oh no, hang on. So about there. You'll always be my baby. You'll always be my baby. Hang on. And he's fine, like again harmonizing. She's saying "baby," which is like there's like I don't know, there's like 4 notes in that when she sings that. Baby. So it's there. I want it. So there should maybe match. You'll always be my baby. Okay, so what if I just cut this and then I'm trying to think when would this come in? Hang on. You'll always be my baby. Hang on, first of all I need to turn this damn thing down. Baby. Because like you can hear all the stuff in the background. Okay, there we go. You'll always be my baby. So those chords come in there. There we go. I'm always thinking of you, baby. Oh, it can't. I don't know. Does it sound? I just don't know. I'm so confused. You'll always be my baby. I'm always thinking of you, baby. It's very rusty. It's very rough, very raw, you know. But what I want to do is just chop this down a little bit because like there's lots going on in the background. You can still hear the original stuff, you know. You'll always be my baby. I'm always thinking of you, baby. Right, what I'm gonna do is man, I've got loads of different channels. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna.
You'll always be my baby.
I'll take just a little bit off the top and the
I'm
bottom.
always thinking of you, baby.
Oh, no, that one. There we go.
You'll always be my baby.
There we go.
I'm always thinking of you, baby.
And I always add reverb to everything, but I just want to make it subtle. But that, I don't know why, that just reminded me I needed to. Message someone, hang on. Da 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 da. Hang on.
You'll always be my baby. I'm always thinking of you, baby. You'll always be my baby. I'm always thinking of you, baby. You'll always be my baby. I'm always thinking of you, baby. You'll always be my baby. I'm always thinking of you, baby. You'll always be my baby. I'm always thinking of you, baby. You'll always be my baby. I'm always thinking of you, baby. You'll always be my baby. I'm always thinking of you, baby.
Alright, yeah, so I had that on just whilst I was teletexting. Yeah, so anyway, so I want to add just a little bit, a sprinkle, a dashing of reverb.
You'll always be my baby. I'm always thinking of you, baby. You'll always be my baby. I'm always thinking of you, baby.
I'm trying to soften up the end, you know. So I've decreased the dry, increased the wet a little bit. Let's try that now.
Always be my baby.
It sounds really good with this. Damn. Yeah, I really like it. It's such a old school clubbing track, but like I'm adding, it's just a total new spin on it, you know?
You'll always be my baby. I'm always thinking of you, baby.
What if I drastically increase the reverb time and decrease the drive? What happened to that?
You'll always be my baby.
It still sounds choppy at the end. Okay, let's turn this off. If I decrease it even more, like really clip it, you know?
Always be my baby.
I don't know why that sounds a little better.
My baby. I'm always thinking of you, baby.
I'm gonna do the same here. Just like decrease it to there, see what happens.
I'm always thinking of you, baby.
Okay, I kind of just realised I don't really know. Although I've downloaded this a cappella, I actually don't know where I stand legally in regards to, like, am I allowed to use this? I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea about this because, like, Defected Records released this for people to download. So, like, but, like, in this download as I've got as a zip, there's no, like, documentation. Like, there's no document to say what you legally can and can't do with it. I'm assuming even though Defected Records have released it for people to use, I can only assume that I would. Yeah, I'm still gonna need permission, aren't I? Oh, I hate going through asking for permission because it just. Oh my god, it's just so annoying because a lot of the time it's like trying to find an email address to contact someone by, but finding that email address is nearly impossible, as I find with some of the ones I've tried to get permission for, and yeah, it just takes ages to get any response is incredible, basically. Yeah, I just find it's really, really difficult. Yeah, let's keep going.
I'm always thinking of you, baby.
I reckon I might have a little bit more of a better chance of trying to gain permission. If it is defected, that I need to ask for permission because I know one or two people that work there, so it'll be a little bit more handier to get permission from them.
I'm always thinking of you, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like using this. The question is, now this is a real big question because I've written this in 70, right? And obviously this was gonna be for a third of the fourth thing, right? But now I'm thinking, because my second and third of the fourth, it's all about slower beats, a really electronic, experimental, hip hop, dubstep, future bass, all that category, if you like. But for my other alias, which is just my name, I do, deep house, that area. Like, yeah, mainly deep house. I'll be honest. But now I'm thinking, what would this be like if I did this as like a deep house thing? You know? Like, what if this was a deep house track? I'm gonna just bite the bullet. This is probably gonna sound terrible because I'm gonna I'm gonna switch this from 70 to 120. It's probably gonna be this on steroids, but hold on to your butts, ladies and gents. Here we go. Okay, first of all, I need to probably take this out of it and this out of it. Let's try that now. Okay, hang on. Okay. I did sort of hear like a very small glimpse of a nice idea coming together. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna save this, and can I do this from a new template? Because what I'm thinking is that, yeah, this could be a nice this could just be a nice thing, you know. I need to try and copy these over or something. Yeah, because I'm thinking, yeah, I mean, what I'm thinking initially is that if this comes off really nice, it's like a nice deep house song, completely, different to what I originally set it out to be, I could essentially just send this to Defected because I know people learn to sort of say, yo, I did this. What do you think? Or something. That's what I'm kind of thinking now. It's not really what I set it out to be, but damn, it's just a, yeah, I don't know. It seems like a nice idea to have it as like a maybe a deep house number, you know? But at the same time, I don't know. God damn it. You know, actually, you know what? Why don't I just do 2? I'm just going to do 2 versions of this because I'm so indecisive with it. I'll do a slow version right now, and I'm going to do a fast version. And yeah, if anything, that can just be, I don't know. But yeah, that's what I'll do. I think that's what I'm going to do. So let's just do it with a slow version first.
Always be my baby. I'm always thinking of you, baby. You'll always be my baby. I'm always thinking of you, baby.
Hang on, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that bases to 5. So I have 5 sounds, so I technically can sort of start the track, because like, well, I don't know how many other people follow this sort of rule of thumb, but when it comes to making a track, I usually go off, I forget who taught me this, but someone did. I'm trying to think who it was. But anyway, whoever it was, I forget who it was. Yeah, someone's always told me that if you have at least 5 different sounds, that's more or less what you need to sort of construct a track. You know, you can come up with one sound, that's cool and all, but that'll be basically the spine of the idea, which is basically my grand piano in this instance. And then basically, yeah, you add different layers to it. Obviously, there's no real limit to how many layers you can have, but the general structure should be at least 5, and I've got 5 here, plus vocals or sampled vocals if you like. So yeah, so I think I maybe, yeah, I think I do have enough. I've got like this as well. I could maybe, this is really electronic sounding though. It's very kind of EDM, farty trumpet sound. They are very far, especially the low end's very farty. That's definitely a fart sound. Like, you know, if you heard that, excuse me. Don't mind me playing my own trumpets in the toilet. That's where that inspiration came from. That should just be called the fart lead, if I'm honest with you. Yeah.
Always be my baby. I'm always thinking.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's just go with this. So, first things first, I'm going to create 8-bar versions because I like things in 8 bars. It keeps things neat and tidy, if you like, because it just makes it easier. Because obviously, 99% of the time, when you have things in 8 bars, there's always usually a change on the 4th or 8th. So it's just best to have it organized that way. So I'm just going to increase all of these so they all have that. Oh, this wants to be a pain in the butt, does it? Oh, okay, whatever. This doesn't want to snap to its region. Oh wait, no, sorry, hang on, that's me. Okay, never mind. Anyway, very strong electronic sounds coming there. And then let's extend this. I'm just thinking that how will this sound as like a sort of deep house sound? I don't know. I really don't know. because I have made it to be slow. I just think that with those vocal samples, I'm like, damn, it just sounds, yeah, just different, you know. All right. I suppose the other thing I've got to think of now is like what I want to use from this, because these are just really nice vocals. Let's be honest. This one and this one are both very nice. They go together very, very well. I also have this one. I like to do things in fours, obviously, because if you're doing an 8-bar thing, 2 in one and 2 in the other, that's always usually very nice. But this is just, this section is 3. So yeah. I have an idea. I have an idea. So I could use this as like so if I'm having like a little break from the vocals, this could be like the, you know, you could like yeah, and go into like a little 8-bar instrumental section, and then before it goes back into like some vocals. That may not make any sense to anyone, but it kind of makes sense to me. Oh, hang on. Take that off. Alright, so let's cut it there. And then we can get rid of all of that. The question is, when do I want it to come in? Yeah, so round the mark. Let's see how that sounds. Oh wait, let's duplicate. Put one there. Oh, and then I know she does a bit where she goes, ooh, whoa. Is it here? No, it's not. No, none of that. Oh, is that it? Nope. Nope. Oh, hang on. Is it over here? I think I can see it just by looking at the waveform. That's it. Ooh. But there's just things over it. I don't really know what it is. There's a lot of extra noise. But let's take this from here. Oh, it's really nice, that. But there's this annoying like little thing happening in the background. But let's just take that. That's initially what we want is. So. Ooh, so there would be nice. Let's have that. Okay, so now I'm thinking is I could add that because it adds it's a nice hook. But I'm thinking is if I have like a channel that's like got some crazy reverb on it, which I believe is this one, because obviously I've done other tracks in these channels before. If I bring this all the way up here, I'm thinking this would be a really nice, because if it drags on into like the next bar, it'll be sort of really nice stretched harmonies into like the next section, you know. Let's just hear how loud this is. Yeah. Like that. Hang on, what does it sound like as a low cut? No, that's Poe. So not that one. This one. Although Yeah, I was gonna say, what's going on with these volume controls? Okay, try that now. Yes, I like that. I like that. It's nice. It's just a nice gets into the next part, you know. All right. Yeah, that's really nice. It's nice. That's nice. Super duper. Now all these obviously won't play together. This is going to be a constant. The piano's going to be a main presence. That's going to be in most of it as well. This as well. These are going to be basically different solos. So essentially, this won't be in the main comp, and I think this will be in the main chorusy bit. So to begin with, it'll be mainly these three. So. Yeah. Okay. We're getting it. We are getting it. As an idea is concerned. Now the question is, I did see in here just a second ago that in my finder where the where's my thingy? There it is. Yeah, so in this pack, I did see there was a load of flax as well, so I might just see what's in the... Wait, where am I? What's this guy's name again? Oh yeah, Ruda Silva. Okay, so I've got the WAV. Where's the flak? No, there's no... Poo. I thought there was going to be a flak of it as well. Oh man, there's some gem acapellas on it. Lionel Richie. Live in Joy, Dreamer. Woo! Nelly Hot in here. Oh man. Good God. There's some I don't recognize, but there's some I do. Word is yeah, God. Ah, Too Blind to See It. What a tune. Too blind to see it. Alright, so yeah, so there's no FLAC version of this. I was just gonna see if there was a better version of it. But never mind.
You will always be my baby. I'm always thinking of you, baby. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so that's nice. That's nice. Now the question is, how do I want to... I'm just thinking about the kick now. Obviously that's very, 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 very simple. Very factory, if you like. I'm trying to think what type of sound I want for the drums. I kind of want it to be like an old school hip hop instrumental, if I'm honest with you. I'm thinking of a song in particular. I'm just trying to remember how it sounds in one's head. Hang on, it's not in 70 though, is it? Ugh. Hang on, how is that? I'm trying to remember like what this sounds like. The drums. I'm thinking of Kelly Agents. I think it's... Okay, I think it's some... Hang on, where's the... Hang on, there we go. So let's grab one of these, alright. So I think they've got one here. In fact, actually, I don't even think they have a first kick. Yeah, so they don't have that one either. Then maybe one here. Yeah. And then one here. And one there. Okay. One there. Want a double there. I want sort of like one there. It's sort of a bit all over the place, I'm not gonna lie, but I need to try and formulate a formula in with this. And I just like the idea of having no, like, it just changes things up a little bit by like, what the hell? There's no kick at the start. Like, no, it comes in on the towards the end of the first measure. In fact, actually, before I even go any further, I should add the things that I want to play at the start. Yeah, so like that. Something like that. Alright, so what I'm just going to do is I'm going to copy this and put it in Seismic. And then I'm going to take this MIDI data. Where am I looking? Alright. So first of all, I'm just going to plonk them like this. I don't think I want it like this, but we're just going to hear how it sounds. Just in this first measure. Okay, it sounds quite nice, but it's a bit too slow for my liking. So I'm just gonna like that, and let's just increase this measure just a little bit. All right, let's spice it up a little bit. I'm trying to think now. How does it sound? I'm sort of I am basically trying to emulate another song that I've heard. Yeah. How can I hear it? I'm gonna briefly open iTunes. I don't know whether you guys will be able to hear it through my iTunes as well. I forget. I don't know whether that's how it goes with my sound card. But okay, so I've got the instrumental here. So let us know if you can actually hear this yourself. In fact, will I hear this? No, I can't hear it. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna shove it in here so I can hear it as a reference, because I'll be able to hear it through Logic basically. So I just need to plonk it in here so I can examine it, study it, if you like. Let's solo this. No. Okay. Okay, it's really loud. Good gravy. So what I'm trying to emulate from that little shaker thing sound you heard is I'm trying to emulate what the shaker thing sounds like in this drum bit. Because I just think it sounds so cool. You'll hear it in a... Oh yeah, it's coming in a second now. up to this measure. So you can see the kicks here. So it comes in. Okay, so yeah, it does sound like constant. So let's unsolo that because that's muted now, isn't it? So it does sound constant, but it doesn't sound like it's obviously not in 70. So that's like the thing for me. And it doesn't sound like it doesn't sound like the same instrument. It sounds like another instrument with it as well. Oh, there you go. Okay, so that's... How does that sound? Oh, that sounds quite nice, actually. I kind of want to flip this. So if I move these up here and move this one down to this shaker. Yeah, I quite like that. I quite like that. Okay, get rid of that and that. And now what I'll do is whack it up to 80. How does that sound? Okay, maybe a bit too fast. Do 75. Sounds nice in 75, to be honest with you. I actually do think these are not that fast compared to what I kind of want it to sound like with the Cali Agents thing. I think that comes in... Those shakers are a lot faster. But I don't think... How will it sound on this? So, if I half that and then half this, is this going to sound terrible or is it going to sound really cool? That is a question. Hand here, because I don't know. Hang on. Let's go rid of them for a moment and put these in. Doesn't sound great, if I'm honest with you. There we go. And then like, so if I get rid of like these, put this in here, and then what I'll do is, because this is the half, do something like, boom, something like that. Yeah, something like that. And there's more to be added to this, to be honest with you. Oh, hang on. Oh, in fact, I'm thinking of like really jazzing up the end bit. So if I half this one. Okay, that looks like half to me. Yeah, throw that in there. Yeah, that sounds nice. I'm gonna take them because I reckon I'm gonna use them again here. I'm gonna get rid of that one and there, And then I think I'm gonna get rid of this one as well. Throw that in there. Yeah, nice. Oh yeah. These sound nice as well, actually. Wait, hang on. I've already got these though, haven't I? So yeah, these aren't really needed. What if I did this on the halves, just out of curiosity? Yeah, I quite like that. I'm gonna shove it in there, shove it in there, and there. I'll put one there, like right on the start of it. Oh no, actually no, not that. It should be another sound. How does that sound? Yeah, and then throw one there. And you know, actually, whilst that's sort of doing its thing, I need to put my attention back into completing an 8-bar kick thing, because I've only got up to the 3rd measure. So yeah, let's crack on with this. Oh, okay, that's what I'm up to. Okay, we're jiving to stuff that I've already done. Okay, it's jazz it up time. Put one there. Okay, I want to put there and then one there. Nice little intro. And then put like a double there. I kind of want to have another one there actually as well. Okay. One there as well, I think. And I think I want one there. Really jazzing this up. And I want a double there. Just sort of hear it, you know. And then I think I want one there as well. And then one there. Oh, that's the end of the measure. Damn, son. Okay. Okay, so what if I... What will happen to the world if I copy this measurement? And how will it sound if it goes back into that arrangement, you know? That's the question. Obviously, because it is all over the place, I'm using this seismic MIDI bar, because obviously it starts from 23 to 31. The trick to it here is to basically copy your kicks, and then this on top, and basically use this as a handle. Just because it works, right? Alright, let's hear this all together. Yeah, sounds nice. To be frank, I just want to add loads to like the drum things now. Like add loads of ba 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 ba, whatever the hell that means. Ba 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 ba. Whatever ba 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 means. I want it. I want to add it into this. Yeah, for real. Right, it's starts with 8. This is like one of my favorite parts. Like, you know, you get your foundations in, and then now it's all about really jazzing it up, throwing loads of like bam, 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 but start chucking loads of things into the mix, you know. I want like things at the end of each measure as well. That'd be really cool. Wait, hang on. What am I doing? Why am I just putting this to one? Drum channel. Let's add one to like here as well. No, not that. Kind of sounds kind of cool. Maybe not there. Not vibing that. Hang on a second. There is something I forgot to do, which involves social media. Ugh. Social media is cool and all, but like, I mean, it's kind of annoying. Let's be honest. And it is very important to keep like a social media detox, I think, or to have a social media detox. It is usually this case where it's like today. Like today, you know, if you message me on social media today, I probably either, well, yeah, I'll either not even look or won't respond, you know. Hang on. Just because. There we go. Boom. I think that's worked. There we go. Yeah, cool. So I think that's done now. But yeah, just because, you know, you can be on social media a lot, you know, and it's important to detox from it, you know, because it's I don't think time's really relevant on social media, because like you start scrolling and like before you know it, like half an hour's gone by. It's so weird. But anyway, yeah, not that sound. Yes, 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 yes. That sounds great. Okay, how does that sound if I put one here and here? It sounds nifty. Very nifty. Let's chuck them all into the mix. Okay, so what I want to do here is, because obviously I've added like things in the half and the end of the bar on the other drum channel, I want to do the same for this one as well. But what? That's the question. Let's find out. No, I'm not feeling that. No, none of them. No, not feeling that at all. So let's go down into this one. And then let's see if we can get a sound rocking from here. That sounds quite nice. So I said on every half, right? So yeah, that's it. Okay, so that doesn't sound so bad either. But hang on, let me just get rid of these first, because we don't want these. So let's get rid of them. Okay, so what I'm thinking is take these. This would be like, I think, another section of drums or sounds, if you like. So there we go. Let's take these because these sound nice. Maybe not that one. No. Maybe not that one either. Oh, you know, actually, no. I've changed my mind. It does sound nice, as is. Right, let's get rid of these because we don't want these. Anytime today. Come on. There we go. Alright. I have no idea what I've just done. Okay. So yeah, these were the originals. So put them in there, 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 and there. Okay. I do like that at the end, so I'm going to put one here as well. And this will be for another section, if you like, of drums and stuffs. So there you go. Yeah, this is sounding nice. And do you know what? I don't even think I need Cali Agent's thing anymore. I'm just going to delete it. Delete. There we go. Alright. Now, let's... Now, actually, this is crazy, because this was only just 4 bars at the start of the stream. It's actually now up to where the other one is right now. Damn. Who would have thought? God damn. Okay. Now the question is, in this second measure, do I want to keep using these, like keep it subtle and minimal, like sampling wise, or do I want to use something else? I don't know, because the thing is, I really like how they sound, and I really don't mind having that in like as just as a repetition, you know. And of course, like having this as well, like, this is a really pretty thing to have as like a hook. So I don't mind just like keeping it with them. I don't know. What should I do? Let's hear some more sounds, if you like, from this a cappella. And this, can I hear more in it? You know. I don't want to use any of that. Ah. I quite like that. I'll be frank. So let's see. I might do something with this. I'm thinking with you. But yeah, that's so let's decrease that to about there. So about there. Nah. Nah. I quite like that. There's a lot of arsing around in the background there. There's a lot of mess, you know? I like that. But I don't know whether that's going to fit with the song. There's a lot of noise, to be honest with you. Oh. I think I've gone over things. Yes, I have. Well, actually, we can... Yeah, we're going to delete that because, yeah, we don't really need it. So, where are we up to on this? Oh, there we are. Okay. So, obviously, I've used that as a hook, you know? But do I want to use this as well? I'm undecided. I don't know. I think for now, I'm going to cut it so I have it, like, at the ready. And then, yeah, so from there... So I'm going to have that available to me if I want to use it. I'm not sure, though. I don't use any of that. No, thank you. Right, let's move this up a little bit. Let's move it all over to here. Alright, let's say that. I do like that. Oh, I love that vocal, but there's so much, like, stuff going on in the background. I just don't know if I want to use it. Ugh. If it was, like, clear, then yeah, I maybe would. But, I don't know. That quality's even worse. Come on. Don't know what this is, but it's loud. Right, okay, so that's better. I'm gonna cut this. Yeah. I don't know how this is gonna sound, but yeah, I'm just gonna test the waters on it. There's a lot of noise going on in the background. I'm not like too keen on it. But yeah, if like as I said, if it was clean, then like yeah. But it is a bit mucky. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I want to hear. Oh, hang on, not all of them. I want to hear how this sounds, and where as well. Like, where would it sound good? My heart races with you. So the one the yeah, I'm trying to think. Where do I want the you to be? Right at the end of the measure. I don't know. So that's the beginning. Da, da, da. So like here. My heart races with you. So if I put this, so if 34 is the where the U bit starts, so where is the U? So my heart races with. Is that the U? Yeah, I'll solo that. Right, okay, so she's saying yeah there. So let's move that just about there. There we go. Does that work? I don't know. I don't know. It kind of does. Kind of. Yeah, kind of does. I'm still undecided with that though, to be honest with you. So I'm gonna leave it over here. These are a definite. These are definitely a definite. Yeah, do I wanna yeah, I think I might just leave them as they are. So what's this one again? Okay. Got so much going on in that. No, I don't want to use that. Alright, so my burning desired question. Hang on, what? I'm just thinking now. So that, hang on. I need to find a handle. So let's copy that. Just shove it here. You know, technically it doesn't really make any sense, but there we go. There we go. So, I'm curious to hear how this sounds if I do it in a repetition. You know. Forgot about that. I was anticipating that, but I haven't put it in. And then what if I put like this here? Hang on, let's go back into here. I forgot what it was. My God. I know I haven't gone to food yet, but I can smell something nice. Okay, let's put this down on the 39th, yeah. No, that doesn't work. My race is with you. So So what if I had this in here? Although I know it's very messy. Let's hear it. My God, it's so funny how like a smell can smell nice, but then obviously whoever's cooking it, I don't know who it is, but it might be someone really. It might be someone nearby, so I don't want to raise my voice too much. But it's funny how like something can smell nice and then like all of a sudden not smell nice. I swear, it doesn't smell that great anymore. They've added something and it just doesn't smell right. Anyway, I'm not cooking it, so I'm not bad. I don't mind. I'm cooking something else. In fact, speaking of, I haven't actually opened my today's streaming snack, as there always is one. And it's in the form of Thai sweet chili hand-cut crisps. It'll do the job for a time being. So. Okay. I have an idea actually. Now this was a low cut version, right? So what does this sound like with like a crazy low cut on it? Well, not crazy, but just. Hang on. Hold the phone, hold the phone. There we go. So this is the U bit, right? So what does this sound like? Kind of. Yeah. I wonder if we just extend like this beginning chord. That's it. Yo, 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 yo. With the chords, it sounds good. Thumbs up on that one. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. You know, I don't really slayer companies, but considering this is supposed to be Tesco's finest, it really doesn't. Finest does not come into my thoughts in regards to describing this. They're like very, very bang average at best. So I think for their branding, I think they should change us to, well, from Tesco's finest or Tesco finest to Tesco bang average. I'd still buy it because I know it's bang average. Like, you know, if I just want some very bang average crisps, I'll be like, oh, it's Tesco's bang average. So I'll buy that because if I want bang average crisps, then that will satisfy my needs. Consider it finest, though. I think they're lying to impress us all. And I'm not impressed. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Now, because we've got like a load of different things going on now, I think it's fair to say Like we've kind of been constructing the song here, but not like 100%. We're still putting all the components together. But because I think I can now make like a repetition of different sections of this song, whatever this song even is. I'm still not entirely clear what this is. Is it a remix? I don't know. If I'm adding this sample to it, what does that make it? Does this technically make it a remix, or I'm sampling it? I don't really know where the line is drawn with regards to like classifying a track. I'm using the vocals in this, so I'm sampling it. It's very clear what the sample is of, but everything is my own composition. So it's like, what is it? What is it? Anyway. Alright, I was just playing that to try and think, how would this start? How would this start? I'm thinking 8 bars, no vocals, this bit comes in, that sort of signals the beginning of it, if you like, maybe. No bass guitar. What else does it need? I am thinking maybe it needs like that lo-fi hip-hopness to it. Yeah, I don't know. Is this a remix or is it not? I don't know. I'd probably say it's less of a remix and more of just my own song, just simply because I'm not really using any of the original composition. Just for vocals. Oh, I've just realised my phone's gone off. I should have Twitch chat on here. There we go. So yeah. What am I thinking? How do I start this? All right. Let's go and do this. So, let's move this 2 clicks to the right, like that. Okay. Okay. Okay, this ain't needed. I don't really think these are needed, but I'm just gonna move them like, oh god. I'm just gonna move them all like way over here. Alright. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, so to start, I think I would like, actually, a vinyl thingy. So let me just search for that now. There we go. Vinyl. Alright, for the life of me, I always forget how I do this in regards to how I draw this via MIDI. Because, yeah, I do it in a very weird way if I remember rightly. So it's like, sort of like that. Hang on, let's get to the key. There we go. And I think it's like, I do one here, like this. Hang on. I want it to sound continuous and not like stop and start. I just remember it's a really weird way you got to arrange it. And I don't want to sound, because if you just put it one after the other, it just sort of sounds. Dun, dun, dun. You can hear that it's starting, stopping, and starting. I figure out how I do this. No. So then, I think it's something like this. Or maybe not. I can still hear that repetitiveness in it. Let's move like this one like that. Like this or something. Actually, no. I think it's like I do a full bar there. Hang on. Yeah, it's like trying to make the beginning of the sample not sound repeated. You know. Yeah, because for some reason when you do it like that, you can't really hear this one starting. It just sounds like a continuation. It's funny how that works, but yeah. Yeah, that sounds more or less what it was last time I did this. So, with that being said, oh man, this is taking forever. I'm doing this in the funny order. Hang on, there we go. Alright, so we've deleted that. Alright, let's put this. Oh my goodness. Let's put this in here. There we go. Bam, ba, bam, ba, bam, 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 bam. And then we need to turn this down, obviously, because it is very loud. Oh, it's not that loud. It's only really -20, but it sounds loud in my ears. Obviously, we only want it to be like very minor in the background. Yeah, 9, best. All right. All right. So, let's just put that there. 23. Yeah. Hang on. Is that? Yeah. It's all right. Okay. Okay, so that starts like that. Okay. Hang on. Right, so I think I want this to start first. Or do I? Do I want this to start first? I don't know. So this is going to continue on. I'm going to start then. Okay. So I'm thinking now, do I want to add this to the start as well? No, don't want that to start. I don't want this to start first. I don't want things to start. I always find the beginnings weird. Just because I always compose with the chorus first. Nah. It should come in like here at best. Oh, no, I'm not there. It's there. What were the other 5 things? Oh, they're over here. No, not them. I was thinking maybe one of these 2, but nah. I think I might do it like this. So, starting from here, but then on this grand piano thing. I've done this method before, so I'm a bit but it's the only thing I can think of right now. So, do some keyframes here and then bring this in like ever so slightly. Something like this. And from there, I can hear it, yo. And then from... Oh, that wasn't right. Oh, I hate when that happens. It's so annoying. Whatever. Alright, let's move this here. That's right anyway. So there we go. Alright. So let's go back to here. We'll half this. Yes! This is what I'm talking about. And then we want like a little bit of this. Oh, hang on. Oh my god, stop. Want a little bit of this here. And then cross that over. This goes over as well. Oh, there we go. And so does this. And then from here, I want like a dum 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 bum 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 bum, something like that. What would that be in? That sounded like EastEnders. No, not having that. Yeah, something like that. Oh, actually, no, hang on. It should be something that's being used right now. Yeah, so something like that. So let's put that here, and then we're gonna copy that. Shrink this down to here, because that's what we want it to be, and then we're gonna get rid of all of these and all of that. Okay. And we're gonna... Oh. Oh. Yeah, actually, I like it like that, actually. Dum, 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 dum. That's what I want, but I'm trying to see that visually. Dum, 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 dum. Okay, so dum. Hang on. Let's try and formulate this. So there. Yes. Dum dum. Dum dum. Yes! Can't believe I'm seeing this visually. Dum dum dum. Yes! That's exactly what I wanted. I can't believe I could see that, you know? So on that here. Yeah, so we'll do a little build-up thingy going on here, 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 and here. Okay, maybe put one like here as well. Dun 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 dun. I'm also thinking now, if I don't want to have, no, sorry, I do want to have, sorry, I want to put this one here, but I want less in this one, so it sort of builds up into this drum thing. So maybe get rid of like these, for instance. And then we'll get rid of like this as well. So there is things like, you know, not in it, you know. Okay. So I think for the kick now, we need something to sort of go along with these things. So there. Okay. Hang on. Okay, so one there, I'm thinking. So like, oh, no, not there. So one there and there maybe. So I'm thinking maybe like have, although I said, oh, it's nice to have like no kicks at the start, 'cause it sort of jazzes it up a little bit. I think I actually just want one. And do you know what as well, actually? I quite like the idea of having that, what do we call it? Hang on. Snare. Yeah, I quite like having that snare in there. Oh, hang on. Wrong one. There, sorry. Yeah, kind of goes well with what I'm achieving here. Folks, I'm gonna be right back because it's toilet time. Boop. Needs to be done, ladies and gentlemen. Goodness gracious me. Man, I feel better. Yes, back once again. Yeah. So yeah, kick on the starter there. That's what we're after. I like this, but not sounding a bit tinny on its own. What's in here that like will sound good in comparison to what we got? Oh, hang on. I think that sounds better actually. Hang on. So what if we move this up here? Ah, okay. Yeah. Okay. Say this. Oh, okay, hang on. So these ones need to go. Yeah. try that. So yeah, instead of those things, because we don't want that. Yeah, but we do want. Hang on, what's in here? Okay, so yeah, okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna decrease that, copy that, put that in there, and then we're just gonna simply grab that, duplicates, put it down to that snare, and then we're also going to copy that one again to that snare. See that? Yeah, I'm feeling that. So let's take them, put them there. Bum, ba, da, ba, 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 da. There we go, and there we go, and there we go. And then go back to here again. Let's take that. There. There. Oh, wait, hang on. And there and there. Okay. Okay, something's seriously wrong with that. What's going on? Oh, okay, so I've just... Oh man, that's so annoying. Okay, so I've just realised this one is off. It's not properly on. So this will be off. That's so annoying. Why is it like that? That's silly. It's very silly, that's what it is. Okay. Alrighty, let's get rid of these then, because we're gonna make sure they are accurate. So they are more accurate than the others. There we go. Right, so that should be better now. Okay. I just need to double check this because I swear this aren't off again. It might it may just be me tripping out. I don't know. Yeah, they do sound. Oh, what's going on here? Is it this as well? There we go. Is it just me? Am I going nuts? It just, I don't know why, it just sounds like something is a fraction off. I don't, is it me? Am I going nuts? I don't know. Actually, no, it might just be me. It sounds okay now. Anyway, so it's a nice intro, I think. I don't know how the so 16 bars to get into it. I don't know whether I want to extend like this, like the introduction of the vocals and the bass guitar. I don't know whether I want to just push it on for another bar, maybe. This is how it starts. Yes, the answer is yes, I do. Yeah. I just want to give like a nice introduction into the not the vocal. The vocals need to move, but the bass guitar can stay. Just want to give it like a nice soft, like it's a soft start. Like it's like here's the bass guitar. This is what the song's all about, and then that ooh, and then into the vocals. That's what I'm thinking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. I'm going to use this as my handle again. Shove it here. Alright. So I'm going to move this along by 1. And what am I going to do? I've completely lost trail of thought. Now I was gonna say for this verse bit, I was gonna like change like the piano sound, like putting it in a high cut channel or something like that. But then, come to think of it, there isn't really a verse in this, nor a chorus. As much as I would want to construct it that way, it is what it is, you know. Something I don't know. I don't want to give it like a little break on the kicks on the final measure or something. What do I want? Yeah, so I'm thinking now, actually. That's a nice little introduction, and it goes into the... you know what? I think what I might do is, I'll get rid of them. And then, so that gives a nice little introduction, and then this is gonna like, this is gonna go into here, then these are gonna go into here, so I'm gonna carry like this on, and this on as well. Then, hang on, let me copy that and put it here. So I can move this out of the way. Oh, it's doing that stupid thing again where it doesn't want to move it. Oh, no, it's moving now. Haha. Yeah! Don't want it there. Yes! Yes, I do, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to put that one... Oh. There we go. And get rid of that. Alright. So, yeah, we have like 16 bars of this vocal thing. Then we have a little break. This final thing can continue because that's the spine of one of the spines of the song, if you like. This can carry on as well. And this is carrying on, and I think we can carry on here as well. Hang on. So let's copy that. I think the kick will resume during this little break thingy as well. Yeah. And I think what I'll do is, instead of the piano won't resume, but I think I'm gonna make the bass guitar resume just so there's a little, so there's some depth in there. Give like some bass guitar depth. Let's see how it goes. Hold up. Both of those compositions should not be coming in at the same time. It should be like that. I'm thinking. And on that. And then yeah. Oh my god. And then yo, check this out, yo. And then I'm gonna put this one here. Have this as a handle. Boom. Copy that. Put it there. No, hang on. Like that. Yeah. So we have a continuation. I'm gonna put that one there, and then whoa, what's happening? It's exploding in my mind right now. So okay. Whoa. Okay, what happens now? So, like, do I still want the bass guitar in here? Or do I want to, like... Oh my god, I don't know. Ah, is this Mr. Daniel? Yes, it is indeed. Hello to you, sir. Yeah. Boom! Back into it. That's what I'm thinking. Yo! So, there. And that's had a little break, so then that can now resume. Just like that. And then that's had a tiny little measure break, but we'll bring it back in again. Boom! And then this can, I want this to continue for like another 8 bars, so like it really puts it back in there, maybe. Oh, wait, hang on. Now I'm thinking actually, no. That's had a break, but we're gonna continue that break, so we're gonna bring it like here, and then how do I want this to like expand? So I will first of all I need to put the vocal thing back in here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this as a handle once again to take these take these vocals. So the beginning again is here, isn't it? Yeah. So there we go. Okay, so let's get rid of that. All right. Oh wait, hang on. One thing I haven't done. I need to bring the kick back in here. Okay. And then this is coming back anyway. I can continue. I'm gonna put one right here. Oh no, hang on, done that wrong. Okay, so from there. Mr. Steven or Stefan, hello to you as well. Well, as you are thinking of pulling a funny prank, don't leave us all hanging. Do explain yourself. Whilst I continue with this. And welcome back, Mr. Daniel. I can strongly give you some very good advice, and it has nothing to do with music production. It has something to do with snacks, and that is, do not trust Tesco Finest Thai Sweet Chili crisps, because they're really not finest. They should be called Tesco Bang Average. I think the funniest thing as well, actually, come to think of it, look at all the stuff that's in the picture. Like, I don't think any of these things has even gone even near this packet at all. Especially that, the chili. I think there's nothing in it. Stop lying to us all. Honestly, if I was somehow able to hand you all like this packet through like some crazy dimension where like this just comes out of your computer screen, like, hey, try this and see it for yourself, you know, like that, and then you were all to like have it, you'd totally agree. You'd be like, what type of brand of crisps is this? Clearly not the finest. If that's their finest, what's their worst? That's what I want to know. Or what's their average? Jeez. I mean, it's not like the ones that you get in like the Chinese supermarket where you get like chili, like hot crisps, and you eat one and like blows your head off. I had that a while ago, and I was like, now we're talking for spice. I'm not really a spicy guy, but I at least like it to give it a bit of a kick in your mouth. You know what I mean? Like, ugh. But in this case, it does not. It doesn't even tickle the tongue or anything. It's just sort of like a meh. Like a meh flavour, basically. Yeah, the question is though, Stefan, is that why would someone sell a Deliveroo uniform? Like, who's gonna buy a Deliveroo uniform? Like just in general, like, who looks up on eBay and goes, I know what clothing I want. Unless they work for them, but then again, I'm assuming they would supply them with that. They don't have to go and buy it, but like, yeah. By all means, go and deliver those rocks. I can imagine they'll have more chili in them than these Tesco's finest. Yeah, good question, Mr. Daniel. Let's find out, actually. Does it say there's any chilies in it? What an absolute load. Contains 6 servings. Are you kidding me? I'm sat here munching on it by myself. It doesn't actually. Oh, okay. So it says chili extract. That's all it says. Um, yeah. It just says chili extract. So, and it doesn't say how much. That's all it says. So, so yes, not convinced in the slightest. Okay, this is quite nice because this is almost like giving it like another. It's technically a, yeah, I don't know. It's not really a chorus, not really a verse, but it's giving like a nice little swing to it, like a little bit of difference to compared to the first one because of this bass guitar bit. So yeah, it's a nice little twist on it. With that in mind, I think I'm gonna add another right at the end of that bar because that'll add a nice swing to it. Yeah, it probably is employees that quit working for them, and I'm not surprised. But then technically, because it's like one of those stupid gig jobs, like if I'm not mistaken, like I don't know what the rates are in anywhere else, but I know in the UK, you if you are working for them, you're technically not working for them because you're self-employed or something like that. I forget how, I don't know how it works, but that's what someone told me. But either way, that job sound like people say, oh, that sounds quite easy, but no, I think it's probably pretty tough because I can guarantee it. Delivery will only ever be busy when it's terrible weather outside. So like you have to get on a bike and ride in like crappy weather, like at night, and like you'll just be delivering food all night. And I've seen that like some people order like the littlest thing, and like it'll be apocalyptic outside, like complete torrential rain. It'll be absolutely horrible, and yet they'll be delivering like a milkshake to someone. It's just, oh man, I couldn't bring myself to do that. Like if that came off my order, I'd be like, no, not having it. Just no, just no. I'll have it. So yeah, it's not really not the position for me. No, thank you. um. Oh yeah. I mean, Mr. Daniel, have you seen the funny online trend of people getting into anywhere by holding a ladder? It's actually incredible because anyone that is like an employee of any premises will just assume that the person with the ladder is doing some form of maintenance in the building, so they'll just like let them in, and I can kind of see where that I can kind of see that because yeah, people people just will just assume that, and it's very true in most areas. People like there's videos of these guys that just walk into a cinema and goes, "Oh, can you let me through?" They're just holding a ladder. And they go, "Oh, right." And like some of them will be a bit inquisitive and say like, what cinema screen you work on? You're like, "Oh, just 4." And they go, "Oh, all right." And they go, "Yeah, which way is it?" And they go, "That way." I'm like, all right, cheers, nice one. And then like off they go, and like they'll get in for free and stuff like that. And yeah, some guy did it in New York. It was quite funny because he got over like the MTA barrier things. I know loads of people do that anyway, but I just think it was funny because he directly went towards one of the staff and was like, "Oh, can you let me in?" he just sort of like gestured toward his ladder, and he was like, "Oh right, yeah, I'll let him in." And then I've seen a clip where I think someone tried to get into a nightclub with it, but I don't think it worked. Because they immediately went, "Oh, are you here to do X, Y, and Z?" And they're like, "Yeah." He goes, "All right, well, wasn't that?" And then they said something like, "Wasn't that supposed to be earlier today?" And they're like, Oh yeah, but I was late in the oh well, we're open now, so you probably can't come in. But that was like the only time where it didn't work. They basically tried it everywhere else, even stuff where it didn't make any sense. Like I saw a guy do it on like a water ferry thing, and he just sort of went to the guard and went, "Oh, can you let me on without paying?" He just gestured towards his light. He went, "Oh yeah." So yeah, it's a yeah, it's an incredible tactic to get in for free somewhere. Oh, oh, damn. Okay, yeah, that is, yeah, that is. What a pretty poo way of finding out. Um, yeah, that's a poo way of finding out. But tell you what, talk about the delivery guy being the random middleman in that situation. God damn, yeah, that's tough. I find it funny how apparently he just said thanks, man, right at the end. That's fantastic. But there you go. That's incredible.
You'll always be my baby. I'm always thinking of you, baby. Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
So I want that to extend because obviously that's just the bare bones of this thingy. And then we're gonna basically continue that, not the intro kick. So we're gonna bring that in there. That's cool. That's gonna extend as well. So, and the question is, at the end of this 8 bar, I don't know whether I want this to continue or do I want it to stop and then bring in this one, like the harp thing. Let's test it with out with that bass, that high bass, and then in with this harp thing. Let's see how this sounds. Oh, hang on a second. So we want this to continue just a little bit more. Okay, so there. Let's get rid of them. Okay. I don't know how long in minutes this is equating to, but I get the feeling we're on like the 3 minute mark ish. The song has a bit of an odd structure, I'm not gonna lie, but what can I say? Man, these things get so enlarged in such a quick amount of time. Yeah, I'd also agree, Mr. Daniel. It is, it's pretty damn cruel, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. I just think though, like, if you're that Deliveroo like person, can you imagine like coming home and then like their partner saying to them, "Oh, how was work?" They'd be like, "Sit down, wait till I tell you this." Like, jeez, what a what a dramatic shift. Like, who knows what they see all the time, you know? Because they're always out on the road and stuff like that. Like, they must see loads of stuff going on in the world or in the city or wherever they are, you know? I always wonder as well, just from a being a Deliveroo person, is it better off to to make sure you deliver food in wealthier areas of like cities and stuff like that? Because like, would you be more exposed to like wealthier people giving you like tips, like cash in hand? Because obviously I know that's like a real sweet way of getting some money from the Deliveroo thing, because Deliveroo require you to sort out your own taxes, and obviously if you obviously when they pay you a certain amount based on your hours and stuff like that, you have to deduct 20% off those revenue from you doing your shift and so on and so forth. But obviously when you get a tip and it's cash in hand, that's just off the radar in regards to the tax man, right? So I just wonder, like, is that what Deliveroo people do? Do they have to do it in certain areas, or do they just kind of go, do you know what, I'm gonna ride to that wealthier area of the city and do Deliveroo work there because you're more inclined to get a tip because everyone's wealthy around there? Like, is that how, like, you know what I mean? Like, I would assume that, like, say if you're here in London, you would want to deliver food in like the Kensington area, the Belgravia, or the Chelsea, because everyone's quite well off around there, right? Because yeah, I don't know, like, that's what I would assume for a Deliveroo person. Also, I'm not gonna lie as well, it must suck to work for them when you're hungry. Like, good God. Like, I think it's bad enough when, like, I go near, like, takeaway food and I'm hungry. Like, when I smell it. Like, the food I could smell before. Which, by the way, that food I smelled before smelled great, but now it doesn't smell very nice. I need to, like, lower my voice because I think, like, the person's, like, downstairs or something. I don't know. I think so. But it's not very nice anyway. Like, the smell started nice, so it smelled like they'd whacked in some meat or something. But then, like, they must have added seasoning to it, and yeah, it just didn't smell very nice. And it still doesn't smell very nice right now. But I got the feeling the person cooking might be in close proximity, so I must lower my voice. But yeah. I mean, it's probably a better attempt than me, because I'm a terrible cook, so. God damn. Yeah, and what a cracking Sunday that is for your dad, by the sound of things. Yeah. Yeah, well, the thing is, though, even for, like, by London standards, a lot of Zone 3 areas are, like, well-to-do, right? Like, I just think most West London areas are usually pretty nice. Like, what's that place called? Like Kew Gardens area. That's like very well to do. And what is that? It's like zone 3 or 4 or something like that. But like that is, yeah. Like I would think that like if you Deliveroo over there, they must be like get something ordered, and then like £5 a person. You know what I mean? I mean that's what, if I was well off and I was using Deliveroo, I'd totally do that. Especially like if it's really bad weather, because I just feel so guilty for the person. I'd be like, dude, your shift must suck today, so here's a £5 or something. So that's what I'm thinking. I knew. This is I was suspecting a comment like that coming, and as soon as I started whispering, I was like, oh yeah, this is probably like ASMR right now. But no, I don't think so. I don't think I'd be very good at ASMR because my voice is too loud for that. So, and plus, I just think that when you're like whispering and things like that, I edit voice and dialogue a lot. And I know that saliva is a very prominent sound in the vocal cords, in the mouth. And I always have to edit saliva out of radio dialogue. Or just dialogue of my presenters. And it drives me nuts because I'm wearing like headphones. I have big monitors on. And I have it quite cranked up so I can like detect all these salivas. But it's just so gross because like there are some presenters on the Changing Faces team. I'm not going to name any names. But I mean, there's only three of them. Including apart from me, there are one or two in this little group between Dave Collins, Dan, and Warren Vino, that yeah, they are shocking for like their raw recording. It's like when they're talking, I'm like, dude, will you like do something about that? Like, come on. That's all I hear. It's like, oh god, like I feel like the whole room I'm in his mouth because like when I have him cranked up on my speakers, that's all I hear. It's like, oh god, feels like your head is in their mouths and like they're squirming around with their tongue whilst you like edit it out. It's just it's not great. Oh god, and yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, so if delivery is like minimum £10, can you imagine being a delivery driver of a hungry house? Good gravy. Why would you even bother? Yeah, I don't know what facilitates an ASMR mic. I would just assume whatever it is regarded as an ASMR mic, it basically translates to a very good one. Like I know the Shure Mic 7MBs, they are probably the best microphone I've ever used because they just sound like your voice is mastered when you talk. It just sounds amazing. And it's ironically, it's the one that everyone uses for podcasts. That's why everyone's podcast voice sounds really nice, and you want to hear it constantly over and over again when you hear a podcast. Because, yeah, most professional ones will be using Shure 7MBs or just Shure mics because they are the best. They're like the Lamborghinis of microphones, just less pointy. I'm thinking, so we have like we go back into here. I have like something to try maybe, so I might have like a build up, but obviously I haven't recorded this yet, so let's hang on, where am I on this? What did I do for the keys? Right, so that's it. So I'm thinking something like this. Something like that, like, you know, like a repetitive chord, maybe. Maybe. All I know is I'm thinking like a nice little break from the kick again, like a full, yeah, like kind of like what I did there, like an 8-bar break. And then have the harp thing come in. Keep this thing going on as well. Yeah. I'm gonna keep this thing in there as well. Oh, so what I'll do is actually, whilst I'm here, because this acts like the sort of like the little mid break thing. I don't know what I've just done there. Hang on. Have I gone so far back? I've just like erased things. What's going on? Okay, so let's try that again. Oh yeah, it did. What the hell? Alright, so let's go back to where I was. So we're copying that, aren't we? And then we're gonna go back over to here. Use this as a handle once again. And then we want that to be here. Yeah. Do we want that here? I don't know. What am I doing? Where am I with this? Oh right, yeah. So why does that seem? Hang on, let's go back a bit. Oh right, okay. I see what I've done now. So that's wrong. So that needs to go there. Okay. Man, that's confused the bejesus out of me. All right. So let's get rid of that. That can carry on and. Yeah, something like that. I'm freezing. Yeah. Yeah, no hurricane. See, like, whilst there are those dealing with a hurricane, the only thing I'm dealing with is Cockney people outside having various arguments at multiple times, at any time, to be honest with you. Because apparently it is perfectly acceptable to start having arguments about anything at any time. And that's the situation that goes on. Currently, right now, it's okay. But say if it's like a Saturday night at 5 in the morning and someone's trying to have an argument about getting into the front door or something like that. Yeah, that's what's going off here. And to be honest, there is all sorts of swear words and all of the vocabulary that you can even think of. And it just sounds really stupid, to be honest with you, because they're just arguing about the littlest things, and yet there they are. Yeah, so that was like one of the arguments going on. It was all like, it's all, I don't know why, but like there's always one person in particular that seems to be getting argued about a lot. There's a family in particular. There is someone called Paul, and a lot of people are saying things about Paul or yelling things about Paul. And it's always Paul. It's like, hey, Paul. And it's always like, there's no point repeating it because it's all a lot of bad language, essentially. But yes, I think it was a good 5-ish in the morning. I was hearing about something having an argument. It involved Paul. It involved a front door. And it's like, oh, for God's sake. So yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I don't know whether putting water bottles and freezing them will have any effect with decreasing the Cockney people arguing outside. But that's the only thing I'm putting up with. It's just Cockney gazers having various arguments about everything and anything outside. But to be honest with you, even normal conversation it just sounds quite funny to me. Like I'm a northerner, so it's a funny accent. What can I say? For instance, when they say when they're trying to say something like "I love you," they say "love ya, love ya, love ya, love ya." That's precisely how they say it. And they say it. They don't just say it once. They say it like numerous times, as if like you've not heard them the first time. So that is something else out here. It's like, oh, I see you. So, oh, I see you in a bit. Love ya, love ya, love ya, love ya, love ya. It's like, yeah, yeah, I know. Christ. Yeah, what can I say? It's a funny. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm poking fun at it now, but like, you know, I'm the one to talk because obviously, yeah, I'm from the northwest where everyone's got a bit of a Scouse accent, you know what I mean? So obviously everyone always pokes fun at us as well, but you know, it doesn't mean I can't have a pop at another regional dialect of the UK. So what can I say? I mean, essentially, yeah, you know, you could throw freezing bottles at them, but to be honest with you, that would just basically erupt one ginormous argument. I would feel. I just think that where I am right now, yeah, there's a lot of people living in close proximity to one another. So when someone has an argument, everyone hears it. Like everyone will hear it. So that's why I think everyone knows Paul, and everyone knows he's always in trouble. Like he's always the faster. What is he doing? Like why is he always in arguments? Like he's the one name that like I always keep hearing about, like this Paul, and sometimes it's always, oh, F off, Paul. It's always that. Like, what's with this guy? Like, what's wrong with him? I don't know. And Paul is not a hurricane, by the way. It's not Hurricane Paul, unlike Hurricane Dorian. This is just Cockney Paul outside. Paul. I'm thinking, just going back to this now. I'm thinking like I might reintroduce this beginning thing that I did up here. Put it here. And I have technically done this in a previous song, but it works very, very well, and that is basically taking the harp thing, this thing, and bring it down like an octave lower. It just seems to work quite nicely. I could do with like trying to time this maybe from start to where I'm up to right now, because I don't know how long is too long, you know, and I always make things that are like 6 minutes long, which is quite long for a song. Yeah, and I can't really use my timer up here because, yeah, I just can't be asked. You know, I start on the 23rd bar, so it's not really gonna be. I don't know. Let's go to time. So it's 1 minute 1 minute 1 and 10 seconds. Yeah, 1 minute 1. And the very end of it is... No, that can't be right. So it's 5:26 there, and that's 1:10. Oh, so it's like a good... Alright, okay. Oh, okay, yeah, so it's a good... Well, it's a good 4-ish minutes. So yeah, I'd say that's yeah, you know, that's this, yeah. So essentially, when this goes back into here on the 103rd bar, this should be like sort of like I should be wrapping it up, you know. Damn, it came along quick. And if that's the case, so how do I go back into where do I so I'll go back into it here. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll add another one of I'll add another one there. I'm thinking now actually. What if I have a little break? Not stream break, but a break in one of these drumming stings. Yeah, that's really nice actually, because obviously this, like, you know, comes in quite nice as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna delete this and I'm gonna put another one there, and I'm gonna half this so we get a little slight nice introduction. Hang on. Okay, no, okay, never mind. I was gonna say introduce another instrument like the bass thing, but it's only had like 8 bars of a break, so no point. Boom, and then boom, get that piano back in there, and then my heart races for you. Mr. Daniel, why is the Twitch chat messing up? I don't see any difference. Oh. Is that to do with Twitch or is that to do with me? I don't know. Oh, right, okay, that's okay. Bizarre, I'd say, at the very least. Okay. Let's... Okay, so we're going to reintroduce... Oh, hang on. Alright, you know what? Actually, it's probably best just to delete that because I'm not really going to use it ever again. My heart races for you, and then... Ooh... I don't know whether to continue with this sample bit. My heart races with you. I don't know whether to keep that like going during like this like chorusy bit, or to go back into like the verse thing that I've got. Let's do this one first and see how it sounds. Because I don't know. So let's put that here and use this as a handle once again. Okay. So I'm gonna keep this thing here, even though it won't make any noise. It's just data. Let's hear. Oh, hang on. So let's bring these two back into here. Good. God, what is going on here? Let's bring that back. I was so over the top. What's going on? Okay. Okay, so we're back to where we are. Okay, cool. So that's coming back in. Oh wait, no, hang on. It's, after all that, we need to delete it because we're going to take all of this. So we want to kick as well. There we go. Okay. And then we will continue with this. Ooh, and there was another added instrument which you've completely forgotten about, which is this one. So, oh man, not again. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we'll copy that, and then because we think we need to add this to another section. So here. And then we'll bring We'll bring this one there. There we go. Okay, and then we may as well do the whole 16 bar shindig. Ba, 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 ba. There we go. And so then we will bring in. This is like the finale, if you like. So we'll bring this in here as well, and then we'll bring that in for the final thing. So let's put that in there. That will carry on over, as will that. I can already hear that in my mind's eye. And yeah, let's hear how this all sounds all together. What the hell? What the hell's going on with this? Hang on a second. I think I may have accidentally like turned the volume up somehow. How did it? Yeah, why is it on 1? What's going on? Jeez. Down to 8. Okay, put it down to 11. Good God, why was that so crazy? Alright, so it's at minus 13.2. It's going to be better now. Okay, I'm thinking now, copy that, and then put this, there we go, and then put that there. Yeah, are you seeing what I'm thinking? Gotcha knowing. Alright, then one will go there, and then yeah. That's good to know that it's not my issue with the chat. Although, I was about to go, oh, well, you know, it's about time, you know, Twitch have done X, Y, and Z. But I've learned that it's probably not a good idea to say such things about Twitch, because who knows when that, who knows, because it seems like people get banned for all sorts of weird things. That's all I'm saying about that. And that's all I have to say about that. I'm going to copy this. I was having another idea, if you will. So just bear with me on this. I'm going to paste that there. Put it there. I'm going to bring this directly up. And then copy it to cross over. Oh, wait, hang on. So I'm going to delete that. Okay, you might see what I'm doing here. So here, so obviously this is a duplicate, and what I'm going to do is I want the U bit to really extend, and of course, because I've already got a channel for that, I'm going to reduce this and get the U bits and like have it drag, you know. So I'm going to take that bit of it. There we go. See how that sounds. Haha! It's like a subtle extension, you know? Subtle. Very, very subtle. Is that right? Yes, it is. My race is with you. Or for you, or with you. I forget what this... For you. Okay, that would make more sense. I have not been paying attention to the hydration bot, and that's kind of a shocking reveal for you all. I can imagine. And yeah, so one must keep oneself hydrated, because the times that I stream where I'm drinking beer, I'm very quick to to keep drinking that, but not with water. Oh my god, in fact, actually, I have a lemon Radler beer downstairs. Why aren't I drinking that? That is the question. Why aren't I drinking that? I don't know. I should probably go get that in a moment. Hold up, I can see keyframe stuff. Oh my god, why is it doing this? Why does it do this to me? There we go. Alright, try again. Haha! It actually sounds a little bit prominent in regards that it's you can clearly tell that like there's an extension to that, you know? I'm now thinking, what if I extend that to like here? Oh, hang on. I hate when that happens. Stupid thing. I extend a bit of recording thinking like it's doing it just to that, but it's not. It's doing it to every single recording on the channel. I hate when it does that. It's so annoying. So, alright, so we're doing it properly now, just to this one. Okay, cool. So, how about here? That's a little less prominent, so. Yeah, I know, right? Well, I have the water, so. Drinking it in very small quantities, I'm not gonna lie. Hold up. Hold up. I can get banned for talking about another streamer. Yeah. Even if it's outside of Twitch? What? What? That is absolutely insane. That's mad. I think this one's better. It's more, you know, there's like a reverb thing going on, but it's less in your face, and not in your face, but like you can hear it less of it being two things, you know. Alright, so what I'll do then is... Damn it, I got rid of my handles. My MIDI handles. So what I'll do then is I'll use this as my MIDI handle. Yeah, here. Right, so let's take that, put it, there you go. I'm going to keep that handle around because it's handy. I'm thinking, am I gonna put back? Oh, you know what? Actually, yeah, I will. I'm gonna use this handle again. It's very, very handy. I'm gonna take all of this, and then the second bit to that, I'm gonna use that for like using 8 bars. So that may not make any sense to anyone, but it's kind of making sense to me. Alright, there we go. I might have like an overload of the ooh. Oh, what a delight. So one goes there, and then I'm thinking that like one should go here, and then I don't know. So maybe like one there as well. Damn. Actually, no, no, maybe not. I'll keep that second one in there. I'm trying to think that how this is gonna end. Yeah, that's also kind of whack. See, this is like the type of Twitch drama that is well, what can I say? It's a bit random, and yeah, that's the real dramatic side of Twitch. It's pretty crazy, to be honest with you. Yeah, I think it's quite funny actually, because you know when if I describe Twitch to people that don't know what it is, and then they'll say like, I know I always the question that I always get a lot is why, like, to people that don't know, they'll always say, why do people spend so much time on it? Like, you know, they just, a lot of them just can't get their head around them. They always say, why do people spend so much time on it? And that's in regards to streaming, whether you're a streamer or you're just watching other streams and so on and so forth. And that's pretty much the reason. Like, there's so much drama that goes on Twitch. It's kind of, it is toxic, but it is also, you know, essentially it is not what people want, but like it's just what people consume, you know? Like, people, you know, I say like, you know, all this, some of this crazy stuff that happens on Twitch, and people are like, wow, that's crazy, and I'm like, well, as I'm describing the platform to them, and you know, and that's it essentially. It's like someone saying, why does someone watch, I don't know, some TV series, you know? And you know, it'll be for the drama, right? Like, why does someone watch Game of Thrones? You know, it's not because of costume. I mean, the costume design is very good in it, but people aren't saying, I'm going to watch that because of costume. People watch it because of the drama that is involved. And I suppose it's the same thing with Twitch as a platform, you know? Yeah, that is throwing in my 2 cents when it comes to describing Twitch as a platform to people. Yeah, I'm trying to think how this should end now. So I'm thinking I might have like, I've had like an 8 bar, hang on. So yeah, I'm gonna have 2-bar break of this sound from the classic Aleki P and O, and I'm gonna bring it in about here. So this will be a nice little extender towards the end. I'm gonna put this one. Oh, not that. I'm gonna put this one at the end as well. This needs to continue on as well because it's part of the song, like the back part of it. Something like that. I think that'll work. Hang on, how does this sound at the end of this bit? Oh damn, that thing really drags on. Look at that. Good. Oh no, hang on, that's not a start, sorry. Alright. Well, that's pretty cool. There's like, yeah, it's basically there's an overall sound happening in this, and it's just essentially it's like little touches, little things taken away, things being added, and it's just a little bit of that, you know. Like there's no real, you know, verse, chorus, and whatever. Yeah, it's more like there's an overall sound, there's things coming and going, and that's about it really, to be honest with you. So after it gets funky here, it goes into it here. Two bars of that. Then we're going to say here. Bit of kick stuff. That, and then I'm just trying to see how this all comes together. So we have more kick stuff, and then we have that break. A nice 8-bar break. Comes into it there. So yeah, I think overall this is like a 4-minute-ish song. Yeah, I think it's come together quite well and quickly as well. I mean, In fact, actually, I started the stream pretty early. I'm not gonna lie, which is nice actually, because usually I'm doing other stuff in the morning, but yeah, today I was fully fledged and ready to go. So I think with this, what does it start on? So it's on 5.5 to begin with. It's randomly, like, what's going on here? So let's just see what this is. Okay, it's quite loud even at 5.2, so I'm gonna have that as 5.2. The song, so I'm gonna get rid of that keyframe. Yeah, it's all about keeping it tidy, you know. So that is that. This one is going to be, oh good, there's no keyframes, that's nice. Yeah, so this is like 8.4. It's still quite a nice, okay sound, but I want it to be just a little bit quieter, so let's go down to 7. Yeah, minus 10 is fine. Next one is the seismic. Hang on, I'm pretty sure there is. Oh, there's no keyframes. Woohoo! Yeah, it's 7.5, so this needs to be a lot lower. So let's bring it down to minus 5. Even at its highest 8.8, that's still pretty high. It's bringing it down to about 6. Yeah, 9.7's nice. The kick, which is obviously the most. You see, it sounds nice, and it's at minus 9. Let's bring it down to about. Let's bring it down to 10. Let's knock it down by a decibel. Yeah. And then this one. Okay. Okay, that's nice. We're just going through some levels, just reducing everything a little bit because it sort of helps in the mastering stage, as I think it does. My mastering skills are not very good, I'll be very honest with you. Yeah. Yeah, I can only imagine the devastation and yeah, and the sheer amount of verbal abuse that would happen if a streamer was to do that. Plus, also, people are very quick to comment on anything and everything, you know? I think the funniest was, the one that I saw was the E3 thing, I think it was. The amount of splurge of comments was absolutely insane. And, yeah, it was funny. And it's funny how people were so quick to say something was terrible or something like that, you know? Like, the presenter would say, well, next up we've got this game to tell you about now. Like, immediately people would be like, oh my god, it's absolutely terrible. It's like, I haven't even played it yet. What are you on about? I don't know. That's what I've just... one thing I've noticed whenever I see it. Alright, so 5.1 is nice. It is just a nice tone. What's going on here? Alright, yeah, so... Oh, hang on, I'm on the wrong one. Alright, so it's at 5.1, basically. You can actually turn off those keyframes altogether. How handy. Alright, so, yeah, 5.1 is nice. So we're going to leave that as that. Not going to lie, though. Even though I'm trying to drink my water. Trying to. I'm thinking about that beer in my fridge downstairs. Oh my god. Radlers are brilliant. I don't know what type of brand this one is, like a weird German knockoff one. But Yeah, lemon flavored beers are, oh, they're amazing. Not shandies, radlers. That's what I often see the term as it being referred to. Foster's radlers, not that keen, but I'm not keen on Foster's anyway. But no, I forget the one I really like. I used to get it in. I would get it in like Croatia and Spain. I forget what brand it was, but oh, Radlers are amazing. Anyway. This is got higher. Why is this getting higher? Okay, so that's gonna higher like 8.8. Bring it down to like 14. Just like a tiny touch. Alright, let's get this one. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. It's very minor in the background. It's at 5.1. It's... yeah, it's nice. So that's fine as well. Let's get onto the harp. This isn't even decreased at all. It's actually increased. Oh, wait, hang on. Okay, I put it down to -1 because you shouldn't really have, you shouldn't really have anything on the plus. Let's be honest with you. And then most important one, ZP and or. That's fine as it is, to be honest with you. That is... okay, yeah, it's got that. Okay, yeah. Oh, wait, hang on. What's going on here? Honest to God, that is a mistake, but it sounds really good. Like this bit, it wasn't supposed to have like a fade in, but it works. It's nice. Like, goddamn, that's so lucky. Yeah. Oh yeah, I am pretty pleased with that. That doesn't need to be here anymore. Yeah, so it's the. Ooh, let's hear what they are on. Any? Oh, look at all these keyframes. Come on. Come on. Right, so. We don't need any of these keyframes at all. Let's just see if I can turn that off. No, we can't. There must be more keyframes in this project. That's so annoying. Where are they all? There's one. Let's see if there's any more. Oh, there's some more here. Get rid of them all. Pain in the rear, these keyframes. Handy at times, yes, but not right now. Right, any more? Any more? No. Excellent. Let's get rid of that completely. Woohoo! Alright. And it's minus 16, so that's absolutely fine. I can't be bothered going through this one, but I'll just quickly hold this. It could actually do with being increased. Usually I'm always decreasing. Yeah, so where like this is. So let's go back to here. So what is this? Yeah, so it's like minus 18. So I reckon, I don't know, like minus 8, I think. Well, 8.9. Yeah. Let's hear that. I just need to go all the way over here to this one and increase this one by 8.9. Okay. How does that sound now? Level wise. Minus 16. I think that's fair. Vinyl sounds. Yeah, minus 30. It's pretty reasonable. And then finally. Actually, do you know what? In correlation to the first one above and the one below, like these vocals here compared to these, both similar, both have similar levels, but this one is a little quieter, so I think I'm going to increase it just a little bit more. Because I said so. Yeah, 7.9, I think that's going to be, we're going to be on the winner there for in regards to levels. 7.9 is probably going to be better, isn't it? There we go. Excellent. Okay, so. Oh. I've increased it, but yeah, its decibel levels aren't changing. I don't really understand that. But okay, whatever. It's only 2 decibels lower than that one, so I suppose it's yeah. Yeah. Ah, don't say that, Dan. We don't want to get a ban from you as well. You know? Oh. Who's saying bad things about Twitch? Ban him! That's what I feel the case is. It's been my solemn duty to finish these off as well. Boom! Alright. One very last thing I've got to do here. Where's the... There it is. So it ends here. So I need to fade this down. Hang on. I get the feeling that is a bit too... Yeah, a bit too long. We need to really... Hang on. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Alright, And then from 138, that can be the end of the song. Right there and then. Oh well, that is good to know, Mr. Daniel. But even if they would try. All right. Would you believe? I am actually done. The song. The only thing I've got to do now is just add the just add the compression to the song, and then add my limiter as a form of my mastering, and then the song is good to go. So before I leave, we are going to be hearing this in all of its glory from start to finish. And it is now the audacious task that I have to now come up with a name for this. I'm definitely going to say that it's definitely not. It's not a remix. It really isn't. I've sampled "Touch Me" by Rui da Silva featuring Cassandra. I've sampled her. I don't think it constitutes as a remix. I'm sorry. I've not used any of the synths I've used in the original or anything like that. I've just simply sampled bits of the vocal, very tiny bits. So I don't think it should be called "Touch Me" third of the fourth remix or anything like that. But what should I call it? Yeah, this is the thing, Mr. Daniel. I didn't realise it was going to be done so quickly. I have done that very, very quickly. But yeah, what do I call it? What do I call it? And the thing is, I don't want to call it something that's like that everyone calls a song, like "You." Like if you look up on like Beatport or iTunes, if you just type the word "You," you'll see how many people have made tracks that just says "You." So I don't want to call it "You." Because the thing is, I was thinking probably should be relatable to the sample of what she says. But I don't know, because I know Cassandra in this, the lyric that she says a lot is "baby," and I really don't want to call it "baby." I'll be honest, because she says like, "You're always thinking of me, baby. I'm always thinking of you, baby." I don't want to call it "baby." I know she also goes "yeah," and I don't want to call it "yeah." That's so generic. So "you" is out the question, "yeah" is out the question, and "baby" is out the question. What else? What else am I calling this? Yeah. And I'm not calling it "ooh," because she does that a lot as well. Ooh. No, I'm not calling it "ooh." Skin contact me, you say, Mr. Daniel. I don't know. I'm thinking something like. What else does she say? Because that's like the best clue. Because whenever I think of a name, I can never think of a names for songs. To be honest with you, I'm usually not very good at that.
You'll always be my baby. I'm always thinking of you, baby.
Thinking of you, maybe.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You'll always be my baby.
Or do you know what? Actually, I think I do have a name for it, and it's just gonna be very. I could call it, and I know other artists that have done this before as well. I could just call the song Cassandra, simply because the vocalist is Cassandra. Or I could call the song Rui after the artist Rui da Silva, who I've sampled. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it Rui. I think it's an odd, peculiar thing, and yeah, it's one of those things where if you know, you know, you know, you know. Yeah, yeah. I think that's what I'm gonna call it. I think. In fact, actually, I should probably. So I'm gonna save that as right now. But yeah, so I'll play it all the way through now, and then, well, that'll be it. So here it goes. You can hear it whilst I eat my underwhelming chili crisps. Yeah, I'm pleased with that. Yeah, it's good. It's good, man. It's good. I'm very pleased with that, and it's all good in the hood. Don't really know how long that is. I'm assuming it's like 4 minutes ish around that area. But yeah, very pleased with it. It sounded cool. Is it like sad? I don't think so. Is it uplifting? Not really. Is it mellow? Yes. Is it like chill out? Yeah, I'd probably say so. Is it electronic? I don't. I genuinely don't know. I have no idea. Like, I'm just thinking, like, what if someone was to say to me, what does it sound like? I'll be like, kind of sounds like lo-fi hip hop. I mean, kind of. Yeah, I don't know, but it's something. To be honest, it is something. Um, I don't know. Ah, Mr. Daniel, why are you saying it's haunting? No, it's not. It is not haunting. I swear that adjective haunts me. Is it haunting? Yeah, you're not the only. The only reason why I say it is because you are not the only one that says that. You're not the only one that says that it sounds haunting. Um, yeah. My goodness. I don't think it sounds haunting. I think it sounds like mellow and chill, you know? That's the vibe I'm going for. Now the question is, am I going to make a fast version? Am I going to make a fast version? I don't know. I don't know. I might do. I might make a little thingamajigger of it, you know? Um, I just don't know how good it'll sound because I like it sounding like this now. To be honest, I'm so sold on it. I just don't know whether I'm gonna do that as well. So we'll see. You know, we'll see. Where does this go in regards to like how I'm packaging this up? Because that's the way. One thing I've always got to think. As soon as I finish a track, I'm like, what am I packaging this up as, or what is it being added to? You know, like because I package things into like EPs, LPs, albums, blah 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 blah, singles and stuff like that. This might go along with the other track in this window, and maybe that becomes like a 2-track EP or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that. Let me save that actually. Yeah, so that pretty much does it. For those of you that are in London town this week, I am playing live as this alias, 3rd of the 4th, on Tuesday for this year's Streets Festival, happening in Finsbury Park on the Tuesday afternoon. I'm joined with quite a lot of other acts, and we've all got lots of mini little slots. So yes, I will be performing live with this sound card, this keyboard, this DJ controller down here, and my laptop that's up there. So I'm gonna be performing. I don't think I'm not gonna perform this song live, but I will be performing the one I did last week, which was I Don't Mind, that remix. So I'm going to be performing that along with another track that I made. Did I do that on stream? Wait, what am I doing again? I've got... Okay, so I've done 2 tracks on stream. So yeah, so I'm performing 4 tracks in full. And I'm mixing them in between as well, which not a lot of live acts do. But yeah, I'm performing 2 tracks that I've done on this stream that I made, and then 2 tracks that I haven't, basically. But yeah, if you're in London town, you're more than welcome to come along, and it's a free event. Kicks off at, I don't remember, but and it ends at 8, if I'm not mistaken. It's like a daytime festival. Very random to be happening on a Tuesday, on a weekday. I don't know. But anyway, I will be performing from 16:35, which is 35 minutes to 5. It's such a random time to start, but that's my slot apparently. So yeah, I'm going to be performing there. So you're more than welcome to come along. It's a free event if you'd like to see me play live. And then as for Changing Faces, we've got a new radio show episode coming out next week. It is me. I'm on the mixed duties, and I've done disco house and some deep house for the second half mix as well. One thing I've always noticed that in every episode when I'm recording dialogue and when other people are recording dialogue is that people always say, my presenters and myself always say in one of the dialogue paragraphs, which is, keep an eye on our Twitch to keep up to date with all the latest production sessions from James Chang and Dave Collins. Dave has not done a production session in like 3 months. So I don't even know why we're even saying that still. Because, I mean, I don't really do it that often. I try and do it as often as I can. But yeah, Dave hasn't done one in about 3 months. Yeah, I told him off for it, actually, because the last time he streamed something, I don't think he even spoke. Like, I don't think he even said anything. He was just sort of like, if I remember rightly, he was sort of like sat like this. And he was just sort of like he was making loads of noise, like lots of really interesting sounds and stuff like that. But there wasn't really a lot of chat going on, and there wasn't any snacks going on or anything like that. So yeah, I need to speak to him about it to see when he's going to do his next production session, because it has been a very long time, and what he's going to do in it. So yeah, that'll be something to happen potentially very soon. We usually try and stream, or we have streamed a few times, live broadcasts, like where I basically go on CFTV, and instead of doing a production session, we just play one of our radio show episodes with our visuals over the top. We trialed that recently, so I don't know whether any of you have seen that. I personally don't know if or when we're gonna resume that, because basically, that sent my laptop into an absolute overdrive when I was doing it. It sounded like my laptop, like the fans were going that much. I thought my laptop was gonna take off and fly out the window whilst the stream was on. So yeah, yeah, it just doesn't do my laptop very good. It's and like I know the internet's connection isn't that great when we do it as well for some strange reason, because the graphic on it doesn't really it like when you play it, like, from our end, as without going live, if you just play it, it's a very nice cool visual. Like, you see the line and the CF pop out and it pops in again, it disappears and all that. But yeah, I've just noticed on stream when we're doing it, it's very, 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 very laggy. So Dave said to me that he has a fix for that and he can do it from his end, but he hasn't gone near it yet. So I don't know when that's going to happen. But we are hopefully going to be doing that again soon and rolling that out maybe. I might actually take up like a tiny little course to actually learn more about how to animate things. I might just try and do it myself, maybe. I don't know, because we had to get someone else in to do the graphic. So yeah, in the upcoming near futures of CFTV and our goings on and whatnot, yeah, we are basically looking to resume those live broadcasts of our radio show, just simply because I put a lot of work into it. So it only makes sense to to get the content on CFTV as well. And then of course our Changing Faces live series. We haven't done one in a very long time. Obviously the last one we did was in June 29th. So yeah, we are slowly like looking into trying to do another CF Live again. We are not really in much of a rush because one of the places where we were going to do it, the room has closed permanently now, so we can't do it now. But that was going to be a really exciting one. But yeah, it's that plan is kaput because so that's not. So there's no point in mentioning it, like where it was going to be, but it wasn't going to be in the UK. But we're not going to do that anymore. So yeah, as I said, we're like slowly working on. We're going to slowly like work on like getting CF Lives back up and running again, because because like it's just funny because there's a lot of work that goes into it, and I've had some people going, oh yeah, they're really good. And they say, oh, I want to go, I want to come to another one. And it's like, oh, yeah, but like, we need, yeah, it's a lot of work basically, and yeah, we're just slowly working on it. But for me, because we're on Mixcloud Select now, in which people can subscribe for premium content, we have, well, we do now have a little bit of premium content, but yeah, that's what I've been busy with. So instead of doing like planning CF live shows, I've been busy working on Mixcloud Select premium content. I'm still working on some of it now. I've got one thing out now, which is part of our new extended mix series. DJ Dancing did the first one. So that's out. I've done a mix for the next extended mix series, but we're also planning to do this really big project for Select series, which is called the AT series, which I can reveal, and it's basically the Changing Faces Artist Tribute series. And basically, they are going to be a mix that is going to be 100% of one artist in question, and in between all the tracks, it's going to be like, it'll probably be me presenting it, and it'll be telling facts, stories, and information about what the tracks are, all based around this one artist. And it's basically going to be like a mix and an audio documentary combined, and it's a lot of work, it's a lot of research, and it's a lot of fact checking and stuff like that. And yeah, I am working on one right now, and we're trying to go really all out on it to make some real top premium content, to the point where I'm trying to get Mixcloud to push it as well. Because yeah, the artists that we're trying to do in question, we're trying to get in touch with them as well to say, we're doing this, can we get your support, can we get you to say a few words or something like that. And yeah, we're just going to see how that goes. But yeah, I would personally say, it helps us out for people to join and subscribe to Mixcloud Select, but obviously right now it's probably, it makes, I can see why you wouldn't subscribe to it right now, because we don't really have any content for it yet. We've got one extended mix out right now, but I'm still working on them all in the background. So I think once we've got a few out, then yeah, I'd say it's definitely worth checking out, because we'll have really good content on there. But for now, we're still trying to get it out. So yeah, that's what that's what I am working on at the moment, in between doing all these third of the fourth tracks and gigs and so on and so forth. So yeah, overall, I don't know when the next CF Live is going to be. It's basically whenever I start working on it, and I haven't worked on it yet because yeah, I'm working on select content at the moment. So we shall see. See, I wasn't even aware of that. So yeah, with Dave's streams as well, I have overlays on mine, and I have overlays for everyone else. It's all on our G drive, which everyone needs to download. But yeah, that's the thing. I need to sort that out with everyone else to make sure they've all got the right overlays on, and so on and so forth. But yeah, we're slowly working on it. But yeah, that would be about it, really. I don't know when this is gonna come out, this song. I mean, I don't know. It to be honest, it just depends on. Yeah, it depends on like how I package this up, and then yeah, just basically it just depends on where I send it to and who wants it, essentially, who wants it. Because I've got a lot of other stuff I'm trying to get out there at the moment now, so it's basically going to be in a huge queue. So, but yeah, overall, I'm working on other things to get on CFTV. I'm working on select content. CF live shows aren't happening for now because I'm working on other things right now. And yeah, when am I next going to be back on? I don't know. It's usually I try and do it either on a Saturday or Sunday. It's going to be one of the two. So that is all I can say up to now. But yeah, thank you very much for all tuning in. Mr. Daniel, I shall speak to you very soon. And for everyone else that tuned in, I thank you all for tuning in. It has been a pleasure. And anyone tuning in on Twitter, I'm sorry if I haven't got back to you. But I have said at the beginning of the stream, I can't see any of your comments or anything like that because I only have the Twitch chat. Yeah, so no, it couldn't have been Dan. It's only Dave has been here. Not here, but you know, Dave has been. Dave has done 2 production sessions, but that's it. But yeah, when he did them, it did make me laugh, and I tuned in for a little bit because yeah, all I saw was him not saying anything, just sat there, just making a lot of noise. And like all the sounds he was making were really interesting, but there was no overlay, and it was just him sat there and he wasn't saying anything. So, like I'm not like a coach to coach people how to stream because I'm not. I don't consider myself a good streamer, but at least say something, you know. So yeah, yeah, it's something I need to have a sit down with him just to go over a few things. But anyway, I shall speak to you all very soon. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one at some point.